Hi guys, it's Brett, and I'm making another update video because I've probably kept you guys waiting for quite a bit on that on the Shadow Lords video, and the reason isn't because I've gotten lazy or I've lost interest or anything. It's that a lot of things have changed since I got back. Now, if you guys do not know this by now, if you're not already following me on Twitter, you probably would, but if you don't, I recently started work on my own comic book called Changeling: An Urban Fairy Tale, which I plan on making an introduction video about very shortly. I started work on this back in late summer, and I've pretty much got everything lined up. I've got an artist, I've got a colorist. I'm going through letterers. I've even got a publisher behind me. Yeah, that's been happening. And not only that, I've been making connections over in the indie comic community online, and just kind of been building up the audience while I sort of got my groove back. Now, how does this affect the Werewolf the Apocalypse series? Basically, how it affects it is uploads for that series are not going to be as frequent as they used to be now. Because how things have changed is I still have the weekly werewolf streams I do with my group. I have the podcast, and now I actually have another weekly comic book stream that I do with some friends in the comic community. Now, the good news is that where Changeling is concerned, like my team is starting to work on the first issue, and progress is slow, but it's happening. So it's in a spot where I can afford to leave it alone for a few weeks while I work on the Shadow Lords video. I want to try and get it done within November. But yeah, like I said, uploads for this series are not going to be as frequent as they used to be, because now I have so many other things to divide my attention towards. Now, recently, if you guys don't know about this already, my channel was hit with it was hit with a community guideline strike. It was an old podcast episode where the topic was about song parodies. I do not know the exact reasons behind why it was flagged, and I've appealed it, but I do not expect it to be going away anytime soon, and until then, I will not be able to stream anything on my channel until January 25th when the strike is lifted, assuming I don't pick up any more in the meantime. So, how that's going to affect things like at the werewolf stream and the podcast is I've tried playing around with other ideas. They haven't really panned out. So what I'm going to be doing is moving all my streaming over to Twitch in the meantime. So if you guys want to keep up, I recommend you start following me on my Twitch channel, because that's where I'm going to be doing stuff like podcasting. That's where I'm going to be doing stuff like comic book streaming. That's where I'm going to be doing werewolf gaming, and possibly even tool gaming. Well, you guys know what I'm talking about. And although that's a completely different story. But yeah, I am not going to be streaming on YouTube for the foreseeable future, and the werewolf videos are going to be coming out less frequently than they used to due to everything else that's piled up on my plate. And I'm also going to be devoting a fair amount of time and attention towards my comic book. Yeah. But that being said, though, I appreciate that you guys have been patient with me through all this, and that you've stuck by. And I'm still amazed that even though my upload speed has not been my upload rate has not been as frequent as it used to, I'm still amazed that I'm still gaining subscribers. And I'm glad that there's still an audience for this series. So, honestly, thank you so much, guys. You are honestly the best fan base that I could have asked for. Thank you.